Welcome to Manifesting Through Motherhood. I'm your host, Lindsay Williams, a self-development mentor, entrepreneur and author, dedicated to helping busy mums like you manifest success, balance and create passive income on your terms. With years of experience in mindset, manifestation, fitness, parenting and business growth, I share simple yet powerful strategies to help you transform your life without the overwhelm. If you're ready to up-level your mindset, build a thriving business and create the life you truly deserve, you're in the right place. You can also find all my books on Amazon, packed with tools to help you manifest and grow. So don't forget to follow the podcast to be updated on all new episodes. And let's get going. Welcome back to the podcast. How is everybody doing? How is the manifesting going? Are you seeing any wins yet? Are you getting into the magic, into the power? Is there anything you're doing that's really working at the minute? I feel like some people, like the energy around me, some people are on it. And some people that are normally on it are not really on it. That people that I just know in general. I feel like people sometimes can kid themselves. Like, I'm doing all these practices, but are you really? Because when I do talk to people, I say, are you in your gratitude? And they're skipping things. So it's really important if we want maximum power of manifesting that we do put everything together. We do just try and amplify the manifesting process, because if we don't, our vibrations might not lift. So we just need to raise our vibrations, because it is winter as well, and it's cold and it's snowing here and icy, and I feel like everybody's just feeling a bit flat and people haven't really got back into work yet. So you've got to find pockets of time where you can really work on you. So today I wanted to talk about your RAS, which is your Reticular Activating System, and how we can activate this. And this is really good for magnetic manifesting. You need to prime your mind to focus on your goals and align your energy with what you desire. So I'm going to go through a step-by-step process, and I'm going to do this in two parts. So I'm going to do this in this section, and then I'm going to record another one for maximum manifesting power, just so it's not too overwhelming. So number one, we're going to set a clear intention. So we need to define exactly what you want to manifest and be as specific as possible. And don't be afraid to ask for things that you want to ask for. It has to be within, we all know what's reasonable and what we can do. I think, if we want to manifest winning the lottery tonight, I think we are being highly optimistic, but who knows? Maybe you want to lose a stone within a month. It has happened, but what are the chances of us sticking to that and having a longevity on our weight loss? So we have to think about what we want, what is actually in alignment, what do we really need, what do you want to manifest? Like I say, it could be the car, it could be a new house, it could be love. So we need to do steps. Think about what you want to manifest and how it's achievable, and are you actually going to put the effort? Say if it's going to find love, well, are you going to be going out? When you get into your 40s, you're probably not going out, like I'm not. If I was single, I wouldn't be going out now, and I wouldn't know how I would meet people, because I wouldn't like to meet people online, I don't think now, because there seems to be loads of crazy people about. But you just don't know. You'd hope to meet people organically, but what if you're sat in every weekend? You need to think of scenarios and think about, when I manifested my husband, I manifested somebody older, the way he looked. I wanted a family man, or somebody I can create a family with, and I kind of had this visual, with what I wanted, and I kind of give myself like a short time, but I also said to the universe, this person will come to me when it comes to me in the right time, and I will know. The fact that I said I know when that person's going to be right, I think that's what told me that this person, and it went really quick. We got engaged straight away. We bought this house after 8 months, and we started with a family within 12 months. So we got engaged, got the house, started for a family, decorated the house, and our feet haven't touched our floor in 15 years, but it's right. So, you can be with people for years and not have that commitment. And sometimes we think, why haven't we committed with that person? Why haven't they asked me to marry them? Because sometimes it's not right. If we have to want somebody to love us and to care for us, I'm just using this scenario because I do see this a lot with my life coaching, and a lot of women that I'm with, people, when I look at the way that they get treated off their partners to the way I'm treated, I do compare a lot because I think I would never put up with that anymore because I've been there and done that. To beg and to feel like you need that love, things have to feel effortless. If things feel effortless and respected and nurturing, then it's good. You've manifested the right person. But we have to work on ourselves sometimes when we are seeking love and trust and somebody to be with for the rest of our lives. So there isn't always a time frame, but you might want to think that this year you're going to meet somebody, but what steps do we have to put in place to meet that person? We have to go out, we have to make an effort, go out with friends, go out for coffee, and manifest where you would meet this person. Would it be through work? Could it be on a coffee date? Could it be in a shopping centre? Like, start to visualise and actually think about the day you want to meet that special loved one. Because if we don't, it's like saying we want to manifest somebody, but how are we going to meet them? What would be your perfect scenario? What would you like them to do or say or be like? So that's when you start forming this visualization, and then you can work on your vibration and then start bringing that into reality. So just start thinking about what you want. Maybe just want to work on 2 or 3 things. Maybe if you are a bit like, I don't really want to over confuse myself, because sometimes we can think it's too much. So if you are new to manifesting, just think of a couple of things. Think about your life, where you want your life to be in a year. What would you like to manifest? You can manifest. So I manifested so many different things, and I had extra surprises last year, so that can happen as well. So you want to write down or create a vision board to visualize daily. So put it on your vision board. You might just want to get a love sign and put it on your vision board. It might be a photo of a person, or you might want to sketch something, just whatever you want. Just put it on your vision board, on your phone, because then what our RAS starts to do is we start to home in on that, and we probably start to see like love hearts everywhere. Then we've got Valentine's coming up, so you start to see things. You might start seeing loads of people that are your perfect partner, like body type, colour, everything, like, the colour of the eyes. You might start seeing that a person like that all the time, because it's like when you're trying to look for a car and you might think you want a red Mini. Well, how often does it that we see a red Mini all the time? And it's not something that we would normally see, because that's what you've activated, that RAS. So you start to focus on that, and then you start to be more aware of what you want, especially when it comes with your choosing. So an example is like, I am attracting blah 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 into my life effortlessly and in abundance. You might want to write this down, pop this on your phone, record it, just have this out, because to have an affirmation is really powerful, and it's like a rhyme. It's something that you can put, just repeat every day. So put it in your journal, everywhere you go, just pop that everywhere. So number 2, align your thoughts and beliefs. So replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Your RAS filters information based on what you believe is important. So again, use affirmations. I am worthy of success and abundance. Because if we don't feel like we deserve this, well, it's not going to come. You could be doing this for 5 years. It's not going to come. We need to get rid of limiting beliefs. We need to empower ourselves. We are worthy of more love, more money. It's having that belief in your head, because if you've not got it, then you need to really work on you more and work on yourself and what you truly desire. There's a lot, working on your self-development and having to coach yourself is the one thing that I've got control over and the power over. I can work on myself. And I said to my mum today, it's surprising how we've changed, how our class has changed, how what we expect from people is different, what we used to put up with is different. And I suppose that just comes with age and experience and wisdom. So number 3, visualise with emotion. So spend 5 to 10 minutes a day visualising yourself already living your manifestation. So feel the emotions as if it's real. So feel the joy, the gratitude, excitement. Might be manifesting having a baby or getting pregnant. So then this is what I did. So I knew I wanted a boy, and I visualised having a baby. So I visualised when I got this house, walking around in my kitchen with a little boy on my left shoulder, tapping his bum. Like when you have a newborn, you have it on your shoulder, and just patting his nappy at the back. And I just used to think about that. And even though we just got this house really quick, I knew I'd met the right person. And I thought, I never even thought of having children. I was like 27. And then I thought, oh, maybe I do want, like, I don't think I've met the right person. And it always, scared me having childbirth and thinking about all that and going to hospital. And I'm a bit of a prude and a bit of a softie like that, my mum will tell you. But I don't know, I just thought I met the right person here. So I started to visualise it, and it happened quicker, so be careful. So it happened quicker than within 3 months. So we got the house, and then 3 months later, it happened. So you've just got to, I started to look at what he looked like, the baby, what it felt like. I knew as well that I wasn't going to have a natural birth. I knew I was going to have a big baby. I felt like I was going to have surgery. I knew he was going to be special. So whatever way, I knew there was going to be something different about him. And when I got to the end of my pregnancy, he was breech, was a frank breech, and they did try to turn him. And I thought, within doing this, is there going to be complications? Is something going to be different about my baby? And it was. I just knew when, obviously, he started to grow up. There was just little signs and development delays. But I knew I was prepared. It was weird. It was like I was prepared. I always knew I wasn't going to have a boy that was going to be like getting into trouble. He wasn't going to be, robust. And I thought he was going to be quite a fair-haired, blue-eyed, sensitive soul that's probably been here before. I just kind of visualised these like images were coming into my mind, like maybe I've had this child before in a previous life, and he was going to care for me in a way that I would never feel love like that, and be there for my nan. He was like my nan's shadow. It was like my nan. It was like a little boy my nan never had, and my mum. And he's brought so much joy to my life. And even though it happened quick, but I said to my husband that my grandparents are getting older, your parents are getting older, and then I'm so glad because his dad passed away when he was small. So it's really nice that we did it, and it all happened. And I do think things happen for a reason. So don't let, just because of time constraints, don't think that you can't visualise things. Just because you've like maybe had a big win and you think, well, I can't really ask for something. It's asking the universe for too much. It's cheeky, I'm greedy. No, just forget about that. The universe doesn't know about that. It doesn't understand about money and how much things cost. I do feel like the universe does give you things that you can handle, that you need, not always greed. So if you are feeling abundant, you will just, what I feel like with me, and obviously I don't want to jinx this, I just feel like everything flows nicely now because I just keep topping my manifestations up. I just feel like, yeah, I'm happy, I'm abundant. I need to just keep going, keep visualising, and keep doing the things that I talk about on here. So I've got to make myself accountable as well. So we can also focus on the small sensory details to make the visualisation vivid. So really put some manifestation music on, some relaxation, just maybe go for a sound bath. Do something that's going to really amplify. Go and have a bath, put some music on, a candle, really dig deep, really think about the smell. And have you ever been thought about somebody and you can actually smell something? That's one of our emotions. This is what happens. So we can be quite receptive, can open our third eye. So you've got to be in it to believe it. You've got to work the magic, I would say. So 4, repeat and focus on your gratitude. Consistency trains your RAS. So write down 3 things that you're grateful for every day that align with your desires. So I do like 10, but you don't have to go crazy if you don't want to. If you feel like it's getting a bit repetitive. So I write down. I go a bit silly and I write down like I'm grateful for my food. I'm grateful that I've been able to have water today. I've had the heating on. So I go deeper only because I've been doing it a long time. I'm grateful that I can pay for my heating. I can pay for my food. Because I just like to do it like that. So you just get your own way of doing it. So get a gratitude book and just start writing it all down and really think about actually everything that you are grateful for. So 5, take inspired action. So your RAS works best when you actively move toward your goals. So follow your intuition and act on opportunities that feel aligned, especially collaborations or when you're meeting new people and you just know sometimes if that person's going to be a right person or not person. Can you work with them? Can you not work with them? So the more you do it, the more you see like you're getting a bit closer to your goals, and then bam, your goals are here. Something happens, you're like, wow, like this is crazy that I wow, I can't believe I manifested this. And all of a sudden, sometimes you actually forget that it's come. You manifested this and it's there, and then you think afterwards, oh wow, yeah, I manifested this. So sometimes it just runs away with you. So especially when you're taking action all the time, and that comes with everything, just doing the things that I do talk about on the podcast to get to where you need to get to. And things should still feel aligned. If you start to feel icky, then you need to reassess, I would say. And number 6, surround yourself with triggers. So surround yourself with images, words or environments that remind you of your RAS and where your goals are going to take you. So for instance, sticky notes, wallpapers or journal prompts. Because if we see things, our brain get images of cars, right away, car, new car, red car, blue car, new kitchen, money, bonus, check, just things like that. And we think, oh, and then one day you get a check out of the blue. Well, I don't think you get checks anymore. Or you might win something, you might come into some money, somebody might offer you something for free. So you might want a car, but somebody might actually pass one down to you in the family saying, oh, I've got this car, do you want it? Or do you want to buy it off me for half the price? And you're like, yes. So don't expect the obvious with manifesting and everything coming to play, because it comes in so many mysterious ways. So be aware of your surroundings and what you want, because once you start to visualise, our brain works, it works in crazy ways, and we start to be more aware. That's when you start to see numbers. So last night I came down, my husband was working nights, and I came back down. What did I come down for? I came down for something, and then I always shut the doors at night, and then I came down, and then I went to put the alarm back on, and then I realised my office door was open. Strange. So I just went in. I don't know why I looked in. And I just seen my Alexa, it said 11:11, and I thought, now, straight away, weirdly. And then I just smiled, shut the door, it said night Nan, and then I just put the alarm on and went to bed, and I felt like she was there with me, because I was thinking about her, and it was just weird that it said 11:11, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I acknowledged it, I felt joy, I took it for what I wanted to take it for, and that's what you can too. So when you do focus and repeat these steps, your RAS will automatically filter out distractions and point towards your opportunities that match with your vision. You're a manifesting magnet, so keep your energy aligned and watch the magic unfold, and let me know what are you manifesting. If you just want to send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, what are you manifesting this week? I would love to know, what's going on. Has anything come through? You might be a really good manifester, fast manifester. Things have come through. You might have had 3 things this week that have come through unexpectedly, and you might actually get through your vision board quicker than you can. And if you want to share your vision board, send me a message, send me a screenshot or anything on your phone. I would love to see. And if you are struggling getting to where you want to get to, you're still not understanding of this, just go back and listen to all the episodes. Go and pick out the episodes that have got all the words manifesting in, and alignment and abundance. And really, sometimes we just need to refocus on certain words and topics just to remind us, because I forget about things sometimes, and because I do so much, I film my manifesting practice up a lot. I bulk it up because that's what I feel like. I can't miss anything out. So, but I feel like the more I do that, the more I say thanks, and with more gratitude, it happens quicker for me. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. So happy manifesting, and I will post part 2 next on my next episode. Okay then, I'll speak to you later. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you feel inspired to take action and manifest the life you deserve. Don't forget to come and join me over on social media and Instagram at Busy Mums Fitness Corner for more tips, motivation and behind the scenes. And also be sure to check out my books on Amazon. They're designed to help you manifest your dreams and grow. And if you're ready to take the next step and work with me, you can head over to my Linktree for all the details. Let's make magic happen together. So until next time, keep manifesting and stay amazing.